Wow, we just witnessed two incredible debuts here tonight between in this match between Andy and SY, both making their first presence known here in NXT. Congratulations once again to Andy, who got a victory in a very good showing from him. But of course, we're not done with the show. We have, I think, 2 matches left on our card. Yeah, and both will be very intense, very deadly, I suppose. As we saw Nightmare earlier from the Demon family, the daughter of our NXT champion, attacking Ember Moon for some reasons, as much as she also attacked Candice LeRae once again with both Ember Moon and Candice LeRae with a sledgehammer, and also she got a victory over Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, I think, if I remember correctly. And yeah, Nightmare, very dominating force of the women's division, as much as her father is of the male division, becoming our NXT champion, not just taking the title of champion, but also injuring him, sending him to a hospital where his career is in jeopardy, as much as it is from our general manager William Regal, who he ambushed also, and much same can be said about Timothy Thatcher. So yeah, this demon is out of control, as much like the rest of his family might be. I mean, we saw his son getting a dominating victory over Wes Lee a couple of weeks ago, and we saw last week, a couple of weeks ago, was the main event, Demon Senior vs Samoa Joe, and in this match, Nightmare tried to get involved, tried to help out her dad after her dad powerbombed the ref to the outside, and Nightmare tried to get involved, tried to help out her dad, I think in orders from her father to attack Samoa Joe, but Samoa Joe elbowed her in the face. I think it was an accident because Joe couldn't know who attacked him. I mean, he was down and out on the outside, and then he got attacked, and then or maybe it was just a reflex. I don't think Joe hit Nightmare on purpose. I don't think he would hit her anyways, but it was an accident in my opinion, in my book. So that's what I think. But her brother Demon Jr. didn't care. He attacked Samoa. He wanted to revenge on Samoa Joe for this, and he also attacked because to protect his sister, because he lost it. He attacked Indy Hartwell, and that's why before the match could even start between Joe and Demon Jr. last week, it was Dexter Lumis attacking Jr. with a sledgehammer because he attacked Indy Hartwell earlier, who's the girlfriend of Dexter Lumis, just to let you know. And very much of storytelling here, very intense rivalry, and I think I don't think we have any control of the situation because we don't have any general manager. The boards of the directors are busy with Imperium's the garbage Imperium plays and the other stuff, and maybe they're scared of the demons, so maybe that's why they don't suspend Demon Senior, who's our NXT champion, or the rest of his family, or maybe that's why they don't do anything against him, because they're scared of them. And who can blame them? Who can blame them for being scared of those demons? But if anyone can stop them, then it's the unlikely alliance of Samoa Joe and Dexter Lumis. Yeah, and also got Indy Hartwell, as much as Nightmare's also at ringside. So, and they have a rivalry, like I said earlier, as well going on. I mean, Nightmare for unknown reason attacking both the ways, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, as much as she also take one of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champion Ember Moon here before. We don't know what the reasons are, but and that's I messed that up, guys. Normally Indy should walk with Dexter because they are in love and stuff, and so I skip right to it, you know. I messed that up a little bit because I'm so hyped for this show and stuff. There are Lumis and Joe joining forces here tonight, as Dexter has his girlfriend by his side, his impressive girlfriend. Right, there come the Demon family. Nightmare all by herself, look angry as ever. And maybe I should switch it if I can between her and her father, because normally it should be her father giving the orders. As there he is, her father on the left is the NXT champion, her brother on the right, and she's in the middle. And with demonic music, with this generic demonic music, they coming to the ring. Fuck, I really need to work on the entrance videos for the teams and single competitors from every created character. So far just one created entrance video for Sue Cox, because she's not so important, and because I could yeah, be there a little bit more lazy than on the Demons or Sasha or Big Sasha, so you know, or on Masked Man. I really don't want to be lazy on them, as Joe and Lumis want to fight already, but the ref, they have to get them out of the ring because they want revenge on the Demons. As Joe and Loomis are standing on the outside, getting warmed up. As Indy Hartwell is also there. Nightmare also is there as well. I don't know what they might making a party on the outside. But I don't know if they do, but the party will be crashed in a demonic way. If so, I mean, those two demonic creatures, they know nothing. They won't stop with nothing against Joe or Loomis here tonight. In this tag team match. I don't know if it's a normal match or not, but it doesn't matter that much. As Senior attacked the official, as I forgot to prepare right for this match. But I should, you know, do something against it. Ah, fuck. Why is it so idiots from 2K? As Junior tried to get involved, tried to take advantage of the situation, but went back to his feet as Joe was ready for the sheep shot, outpowering the young half demon, the younger demon, the half demon, if you will. As Cena takes advantage, though, still as Loomis attacking Junior, tried to seek revenge for his attack on his girlfriend, his girlfriend Indy Hartwell by Junior. As Senior making the climb of the second rope inside the ring and planting him, crushing Samoa Joe's. Nightmare trying to protect her brother from Loomis here, sending him inside the ring and sending Indy Hartwell into the barricade. As Loomis get counted, that's unlikely. As Senior full control of Samoa Joe since Junior got involved, suplex to Loomis. Oh, as Junior now get counted by the official. As Senior now, as Nightmare powering India on the outside. As the war between those two women is far from being over. What a right to the face of India's. The dad taking in the son. Inside the ring, father and son duo. For NXT, I don't know if we ever had one, but the punches, both throwing punches at Samoa Joe. Demonic numbers game here inside the ring. Hard time for Joe as Senior takes advantage of him. Why is Senior, of course, get counted? I want to get disqualified here. He wants to see his son punishing Samoa Joe before their match in the 2-week Sunday pay-per-view. As Nightmare warning Indy Hartwell here. Attacking Indy as well. While Junior attacking Joe, trying to get retribution for what Joe did to his sister on accident, I think. While that with military press on the outside, while Junior gets control of Joe inside the ring. As much as his sister got on the outside of the ring. As Junior power bombing Joe with so much demonic force here. And now try to suplex Joe. Nice suplex there indeed there. But to get countered by Joe. And suddenly Joe's in control of the exploder suplex there. As Nightmare attacking Indy with a running STO there. As Loomis get tagged in. As Junior ready for a fight, but Loomis is outraged for what Junior did to his girlfriend. As Nightmare is flirting with Joe or something, I don't know what's going on there. No, she's attacking him! Was all a setup for Joe, while her brother's down and out because of what Loomis did to him. As Nightmare sending Joe into the seat steps. This was unnecessary. And call for Loomis suplexing Junior. Whether it's calling up both men, Loomis and Junior's Nightmare, distracting Loomis. He takes his eye off the game, and he got paid by her brother and sister duo working out here. As a good siblings that they are, one unit as they are. Uranagi after sweeping him and Loomis into the barricade. He's a psychopath on his own, but he's not demonic, much like his opponent or is half demonic as Junior is. You know what I'm saying? As Nightmare talking trash there. Intimidating and beautiful that she is, as tag is made to the father, to our NXT champion. What a kick in the corner there as Junior tried to get some of Loomis, but Loomis retaliating a cheap shot, but Senior's there, tried to take advantage, but Loomis was ready for it. Very good from Loomis there. But Junior is still there, helping out his dad whenever necessary. And even though his dad normally doesn't need anyone's help, because he's so damn demonic as he is evil, he will force here in NXT, and it's his control here over the entire NXT locker room. Why can't I control him? It's okay. I press the right controller, you know. So, as looking for a powerbomb, a senior. Looking to throw him to the outside, try to injure Loomis perhaps. Not happy about Loomis interfering in their demonic business. While Junior protecting his dad from Loomis, tossing him against the announce table. Both get counted out. Tried to hit him with something big, but Loomis was ready. And now Senior take advantage of the situation with his choke toss. Toss him across like he's nothing, and maybe he will be nothing after the match. Choke toss almost against the apron, but nope, Loomis catching himself there and hit him with a punch in the face there. As him waiting on the outside while Junior attacks somehow. Joe is on a beeline for Joe, while his dad is on a beeline for Loomis here. As we lost control of the situation, if we even had one, I don't think so, but now the brawl is on. It's Nightmare attacking Loomis, leading to disqualification victory for Loomis and Joe, but it doesn't matter because they get punished there. But a victory is a victory indeed for Loomis and Samoa Joe, as we will take track of how it continues with those two guys. Up with this interesting main event between Indy Hartwell and Nightmare, and a no-holds-barred match between those two powerful forces of our women's division. Indy Hartwell very impressive and very strong, but she might have found her match in Nightmare because she's not just powerful, but she's half demonic, much like her brother Junior is, because her father is a demon. He's nothing human inside her, and then she comes Indy Hartwell, the girlfriend of Dexter Loomis. We saw both of this woman earlier, just a couple of moments ago, managing their family, if you will. Because Indy and Loomis, it seems to be that they are this will be very intense between those two. And Nightmare, of course, supporting her family, her father and her brother. As Nightmare will close into the back of that, we saw this before by Nightmare attacking, blindsiding up Frey. We saw her attacking Ember Moon earlier tonight with sledgehammers alongside Indy's tag team partner Ken Slaway, as well as Nightmare already beat Indy and Ken's and Indy before in one-on-one action. What a choke toss there from Nightmare to Indy. As Nightmare, the demonic force of the women's division, as much as her father is of the male division. What a big boot to the face. We don't know about her brother yet because we haven't seen him that much in action so far, but you got a pay-per-view to do over Timothy Thatcher by pulling him to a table, so fake out should want to power slam from Nightmare. As Nightmare in full control after this attack, after this assault on the entrance ramp. Backbreaker to Indy. Can Indy find an answer here tonight? I don't know, but hopefully, because if not, she might join the injury list. As Nightmare mocks Indy Hartwell, as the crowd make their presence known with the boos, are heard all over the arena. As crowd not happy about this so far. But Nightmare doesn't seem to care that much. What a right to the face of Indy, or maybe she does, who knows? Closer to the face of Indy. We don't know. It's Nightmare stomping out Indy, stomps to the chest. I don't call it good measure, I call it evil or bad measure. That's what I call it, as Nightmare lifting up Indy Hartwell and try to throw out like she's trash. She did this before. All the way to the floor indeed for Indy. Sending off the apron, and this could break your entire upper all our body there. Could break your entire body there. And now lift her up and made a choke slam with demonic intensity, and there's no disqualification, no countouts matchup. Very smart decision by our board of directors, but why not giving Loomis and Samoa Joe against the Demons and no disqualification matches? Look at the powerbomb from Nightmare on Indy, because it got stopped by Nightmare attacking Dexter Loomis, the boyfriend of Indy Hartwell. So yeah, as Indy got lifted up, if she wouldn't have had her entrance first, she would have attacked Nightmare, because what she did to her boyfriend. What a fireman carry against this ring post. This is so dangerous, that's deadly. That's how her dad broke the back of our NXT champion, Tommaso Ciampa, also injured Timothy Thatcher, looking for another powerbomb on the outside, but Indy Hartwell with strikes to the face of Nightmare, powering out. But her attack got reversed by Nightmare there. Nightmare's so dominating, so deadly she is. Getting as much as her dad is. Maybe her brother as well. As Nightmare lifting up Indy. Power slam on the outside there. Looking for something underneath the ring, even though she doesn't need anything to hurt her opponent. She picks up a shovel, perhaps to bury Indy Hartwell, much like her brother, much like her father. Buried the career of Tommaso Ciampa. Simply see Sascha and General Manager William Regal. The shovel here attacking Indy repeatedly. And I think this match is over already. Could put it to the books. So Indy got attacked against the apron, even though Nightmare doesn't need the onslaught, but she did it anyway. She did it anyway. Now look, lifting her up on the shoulder yet again. On the wrong powerful half demonic shoulders. No wasteland against the announcer. We saw the family tradition by her dad already, but I don't like it. I'm really concerned about Indy here. But maybe spoke too soon. Indy went right in her face, and her face with the scars all over her. And maybe that's why she's so angry, why she's attacking so many people of the women's division, because she has so many pain as putting Indy into the table. Some way, what a punch! That's how powerful Nightmare is, putting not to a table but into the table as well. That's really impressive. As Indy back to the ring, as resiliency of Indy is impressive as well. As kick to the midsection there, and what has she in mind? Hammerlock DDT. But there's Candice LeRae. What's she doing here? Is she supporting Indy Hartwell, I think, right? As Candice looking for an object underneath the ring. As Indy is attacking her with a right. I don't know what's that all about. Is there trouble in paradise on the waist? Or what's wrong here? I don't know what's this all about. As Nightmare's still down and out here, it seems. As Candice got attacked, the drop kick there by Indy Hartwell. Maybe Indy thought that Candice would attack her. As Candice retaliates with a kick to the midsection of Indy there. Bring her back inside the ring, as Nightmare's still down and out for some reasons. That's how strong Indy is, I think. As Candice now getting attacked by Indy, but there's Nightmare back to her feet, taking advantage of the situation. We don't know what's going on here with the way. The way it's exploding here. Head scissor from Candice on Indy. We don't know what's this kick to Indy Hartwell there. Maybe it was a turn from Candice to Indy, and Indy just knew about it. Kick to the face there as well. As Nightmare and Candice working together, unlikely alliance. But maybe it was the plan to screw Indy Hartwell here for some reasons. As Candice standing up with foot stomp. As Nightmare bringing in the table. As Candice. Maybe second thoughts about her turn on Indy here. As Nightmare whiffing with the big boot here. Picking Indy up though, bit of a clothesline there. Landing her. As Candice standing up with foot stomp, got to reverse, but not the throwback from Nightmare. As Candice now double teaming with Nightmare, it seems. We don't know what's going on here. With the way exploding, it seems, before our very own eyes. As standing Spanish fly from Indy, what a reversal on Candice. As Nightmare placed the table there for Indy, I think. Tossing her against it as Candice escaping. As Nightmare looking to chokeslam Indy to the table. After what a shocking turn of events. To the table Indy goes. But I'm not so sure if Nightmare's even close of being done here with Indy. Lifting up off the shoulders. And press slam there. Fake Irish whip into a power slam. As Indy might be done for. As Nightmare looking for another choke slam. And this will be it, won't it? 1, 2, 3. No, it's not! How did Indy kicked out after everything we witnessed? That's impressive, this resiliency I'm talking over again. And Nightmare seems to lost it. Elbow drop there after missing with a kick there. With a stomp there. And now strikes from Nightmare. But Indy, how resilient is she? Can't you beat her? What a right to the face there after everything we've went to. She should be down and out, but she's not. As Indy flies, high risk from the apron with a springboard drop kick in the cover. She goes, will it be enough to get the upside victory? No, it's not. As Indy can't believe that everything we've seen, we saw the way exploding. We don't know why, but it just happened before the very own eyes between Indy and Candice. The relationship, friendship, the team spirit seems to be gone. As Indy tried to fly on Nightmare and tried to kick her, but nope, missing there for some reasons. It could have been a huge mistake to take the match away from her. Nightmare catching in midair. Maps putting his match to the books now finally. But what does he have to do to defeat Indy here tonight? As Nightmare lifting her up, but Indy with another reverse, as Nightmare can't believe it. Nightmare looking out shocked and tried to flee from Indy. As Indy with strikes to Nightmare, as Universe completely behind Indy Hartwell for the last couple of weeks because of all of the attacks from Nightmare. Sit-out jawbreaker, surprising the half-demonic woman. As Indy Hartwell, can she get the victory despite all odds in this main event? She tries to with the discus clothesline, but Nightmare avoiding it and escaping from the ring. Waiting for on the outside throwback. What a trap there from Nightmare. Oh, come on. I tried to punch in the face, but Indy escaping it. Get tossed around like she's a ragdoll. But she isn't. And she shouldn't underestimate her. That's what we saw. I thought it would be over for sure, as much as the rest of the WWE Universe. Everybody thought it would be over, but Indy's so resilient. But maybe it's all over if not, Nightmare might break her back with this toss with her back first against the ring post and attacking over with a shovel. Hopefully Indy will be alright after this match, but I'm not so sure about that. But Indy, she's a fighting woman. The fighting spirit and the resiliency of her are unmatched perhaps. Sending Nightmare to the steel steps and Storm to the arm. How's she still going? How's she able to do this? I don't know. But impressive nonetheless. Elbow drop to the chest of Nightmare on the outside. There's a no count out in this no disqualification match once again. And attacking Nightmare face first. She goes as she celebrates with the crowd. And Storm to the arm as well. Kick to the face of Nightmare here. But Nightmare with the reversal as well. And for clothesline, and she delivers. So effective indeed, Michael. As much as a Storm to the upper body, to the chest of Indy Hartwell. Nightmare kick to the midsection. Going to powerbomb in the ends again. And she delivers it. Oh, not against the announce table. Oh my goodness. If Indy's not in pain on the back or isn't broken already, it might have been broken now after that. Oh, it hit what a elbow to the chest yet again. As Nightmare once again looking for objects underneath the ring. And for another table. Seems yes. Indeed, with demonic intensity here. And a Storm, but Indy reversing it. That is Nightmare fade with the drop kick. Huge mistake from Nightmare. DDT on the shovel! On the face of all places. Nightmare already has scar and pain on the face. Maybe that's why she's so angry and attacking so many members of the women's division. Such a pain, as now painful hold and a submission hold on the outside, but doesn't matter if Nightmare taps on the outside. Doesn't matter. Because not the Falls Count Anyone match. Nightmare powers out anyway. But Indy using her agility advantage over Nightmare. And pulling her by the hair, pull Matt Slam there. Huge offense here from Indy Hartwell. And Indy goes back inside the ring after picking up Nightmare. But why you pick her up? I don't get it. That could be a huge mistake from Indy's sportsmanship as she punches and strikes against Nightmare. Looking for something big, swinging neckbreaker. Wow. And Storm to the back as Indy shown live with this resiliency. What they're able to the chest. I thought so many times it would be over for Indy. How she's even able to still fight in this fantastic main event so far. And a fist to the face of Nightmare. Oh no, her face is in pain already. Hopefully not too much as Indy attacking her. Oh my god, head first against the known table. Goes Nightmare. And that's how to defeat the demon. I hate to say it, but it might be the only way to defeat the demon. Already has might been in pain in the face with all the scars over her. As Indy's celebrating inside the ring, but she shouldn't underestimate Nightmare as much as she shouldn't underestimate Indy. It goes both ways, in my opinion. Is Indy picking up Nightmare? Watch as she might bring her back inside the ring. No, kick to the midsection. No, for a taste of pain. No, swinging neckbreaker. Not swinging neckbreaker, but neckbreaker. Excuse me there. As Indy got was reversed here from Nightmare. As Nightmare sending her into solid steel. And now watch as she might. Oh, not the shovel again. As Nightmare using a shovel again on Indy. But Indy powers out. But she got a running STO as Nightmare. It's mind games taking full play here on Indy as she picking up the steel step and dropping it on Indy. Enough is enough already from both of those women as punches from Nightmare finding its mark, but the board of the director wants to see any bad things happen to either of those two women, or maybe they had no other choice. Maybe take present to back body drop onto the steps. Oh my goodness! Hopefully Indy is alright after that. I said this a couple of times before, but I have to say it again, chokeslam, and I think it is over. But I said this before and I was wrong, so I don't know. As Nightmare punching it out with Indy, mocking her with the strikes, now lifting her up and slamming her with ease. I think we can, I wouldn't like to underestimate Indy, but how can she possibly be continue still after every single Nightmare delivered here? So lifting up, mid-tail press, and to back 40 drop almost onto the shovel, and I think that was a plan from Nightmare. And now fist to the back of the head of Indy. As the crowd booing out Nightmare, but she mocks them as much as she mocks Indy Hartwell here. And Nightmare now mocks Indy Hartwell here. And the main event, can Indy still go as Nightmare picking up the shovel? Indy about to get back to her feet, but Nightmare playing with her prey, hitting her with the shovel, waiting her time. Much like her father would have waited, and now picking up the table, placing it into the ring. And waiting for Indy to get back into it, I think. Yes, she did. And now, yeah, what do you think, Saxon? She got whipped against the chokeslam to the table yet again for Indy, I think. Yes! And I think it's all over. As Nightmare goes into cover, will this be enough to put Indy away? 1, 2, sweet as Nightmare wins it. And you can't blame Indy for anything. She did what she could and she was so resilient. I thought it would be over after the first chokes him to the table after Candice got involved. For some reasons we don't know what happened there. Why the way exploded there. We saw the springboard drop kick from Indy. Wow, another aim. Impressive there. Another few highlights we saw, which weren't really the highlights of the match, but 2K side anyways, as Nightmare celebrating herself here of a huge victory over Indy. But yeah, I thought it would be earlier over after the chokeslam to the first chokeslam to the table, after Candice got involved, then the chokeslam to the table, then another chokeslam, but it wasn't enough to ground Indy away full 3 count. Many more onslaught was necessary, many more tags. I mean, against the ring post, against the announce table, with the steel steps, and put to another table with another chokeslam, and then it was all over for Indy. And yeah, this was the end of our show. Sadly for Indy, she didn't go away with the victory, and we don't know what happened between Indy and Candice here tonight, but it seemed to be that Candice now isn't in the way anymore, or the way exploded, or whatever. Candy and Indy, there's some beef, which was apparently for unknown reasons, and Nightmare perhaps joining force with Candice. We don't know. We need to find answers in the upcoming weeks. Also about this guy who distracted Dragunov earlier. Also about yeah, other different stuff. Other questions are asked, need to be answered, and we will find it out in the next couple of weeks. I mean, hopefully. Hope you enjoyed and hope we see each other next week as well.